Hey guys, it's Matt here from the Bull Call, and today we have great news for LCID. We're up about 5% while the market dipped about 3% on the different indexes this morning. The lows of the Dow, we were down 900 points, roughly over 2%. So that is fantastic news when you see Tesla down 4%. Facebook's down like 4 or 5%. All these other companies, Apple, and name any company, most of them are down. And just to see this right here, let me pull up the trading view. We just said screw that. We opened a little bit lower, and I saw my account, and I was like, wow, well, there goes that. I was like, well, here comes the September normal, just rotation out of and into different stocks. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, my account was green, and I was like, okay. And then I look, and LCID is already positive for the day, and then it continues to rally another 4% from where we actually closed yesterday when we were down about 5%. We closed up 5%. That's just how volatile this stock is. Again, this one's a very, very good, but it's hard to own a lot of because it's so volatile. I personally want to keep buying and buying and buying and buying. I was really tempted to buy here, but really for me, under 20 is a buying area. So, I mean, yes, it's good that we're going up, and now we're definitely hitting this next area, and it's at $25, and which is, it's great for, to see your account rise. But, just to keep buying and buying, it's a good thing, but you never know because, this stock is so volatile, and one piece of news, could destroy the stock. And that's the hardest part about owning so much of it. Because let's just say something goes wrong with production, stock drops to 10. I mean, it's so hard to hold without knowing, because you can go all the way back to when they first announced their merger. You go all the way up here. Obviously, it was a little overbought, at $63, and a huge sell-off in one day, about 30%. So you always can have one of those days because that's just how volatile the stock is. You can never predict what's going to happen in the future. I still think that this one has massive potential. I think that this one could totally rival Tesla. This could totally take off. I could totally see LCID at 200 in the next few years. I did do some math, and LCID at 2,000 is very unlikely, because I think it would, if you put 2,000, you have to figure out how many shares there are outstanding and divide that by the price, or multiply it by the price, and then that would get you the market cap. And I did check that with the current price and the shares and the share price as it was 2 days ago, and I did see that 2,000 would put it to almost about $1 trillion market cap. I don't know how they, I guess if they buy up shares, and that means there's less outstanding, so that it could possibly rise higher. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I definitely know for a fact that as of right now, there's no way for it to really get to 2,000 as it stands right now, because that would mean that we would get to roughly $1 trillion in market cap. So you would pretty much be at what Tesla would be, and or even more. So it's very unlikely to see it at 2,000 unless something happens with the shares outstanding. But other than that, I mean, this is really looking like a very bullish movement. I'm going to pull up Webull right here so we can see and compare just what we were seeing during the day. So I'm just going to pull them all over, and as you can see in the top right hand corner up here, if you guys are liking the video so far, a like on the video and a subscribe to the channel would help immensely. So let's get right back into the video. 2% in Apple. We were down even more earlier. A lot of these indexes, if you can't see or didn't know, or ETFs, I should really call them, rallied right at about 330. And rallied into the close, closing up about a percentage higher than it was at its lows. So S&P 500 SPY ETF down 1.5%. Nasdaq QQQ was down 2%, which was actually down 3% at the lows here. And all these other companies, Tesla down roughly 4%. It was down almost 4.5%, maybe even more at the lows. And you can see LCID here. We had a massive sell off in the pre-market, and everything else was selling off. And then look, just massive candles, just just taking us much higher, and then just keep on going higher and higher. And this is just a common theme that I keep on seeing in LCID. There's just so much power behind this stock. And I did see on Twitter, there's this Lucid fan page on Twitter, and I do follow them, and he was saying, that's just how strong Lucid is, that we're green in such a red market, and that it's just so powerful to see just that one shining star among all this just bleak red. It's very, very good to see LCID actually rally 4%, 4.5%. I mean, that's a crazy number to even think about, that we actually rallied almost 4%. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I just want to quickly go over how this is just fantastic price movement. Do I expect this to last? I don't know. It all depends on what happens with this Evergrande, or all this China stuff. It really depends, because again, EV, very, very good in China. Also, I just noticed this is also making a golden cross, so, or it might form one if it continue. So the thing is, on golden crosses, it has to be a 50 EMA crossing over the 200, and the 200 is the green. The 50 is this yellow line right here, and once that crosses over, that is called a golden cross, and normally means that if you the price in the short term will pretty much go up. It's not guaranteed, and you can see here, right here. Here's a golden cross. Price moved up. It did sell off, but then it did continue to go back up. So that's one of the things about golden crosses. It's not always for sure. And here you can see this is called a death cross, and that means that the price movement is going to go lower. And I feel like when you see these things, it's normally not what's happening now. It's what's happening in a month, or a few weeks. It depends on what chart you're looking at here. For me, it's the 4 hours. So this is about a month difference. About a month later, this actually shows off. And just like here on the golden cross, doesn't really show the price right here, but definitely shows it after. But yeah, so like I was saying, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I just want to quickly go over how that was a fantastic day, and you can take a look all on this right hand side, red, up, a little bit on whatever that is, and everything else is just red, except for the VIX, obviously, the volatility index. But everything on my watch list here is just red, and they're solid companies. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video, like I keep on saying. But yeah, this is it. Fantastic news for today. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.